Hey guys, how's it going and welcome back to a
brand new video on the channel.
Now today we reacted to Season 2 Episode 8 of The Ricky Gervais Show, and this one is called Future, so I don't know whether it's going to be Carl's views of the future, them going into the future. You never know when you come into The Ricky Gervais Show, which is why I like it so much. It's always a big surprise and it can go here, there, everywhere. It is always complete chaos and that's what I love about it, but yeah. Also a reminder guys, I did say when I hit 100 subscribers that I would be doing a ghost chili challenge. They are arriving tomorrow, so when they do arrive I'm going to film it and you can expect that video within the week. I'm not looking forward to it, I'm getting very nervous about doing it, but you know, it should still be a lot of fun, hopefully. No guys, if you guys do enjoy this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and without further ado, let's get into it. Here we go guys. The Ricky Gervais Show, Season 2, Episode 8, Future.
For the past few years, Ricky Gervais.
Honestly, I think I could recite this intro, but no. Season 2 has been incredible. I've not. If you guys, a lot of you guys have probably seen it before. Is Season 3 better than Season 2, or like? Because Season 2 is incredible right now.
Show with me, Ricky Gervais, Stephen Merchant.
Hello.
And
Hello.
the little round-headed buffoon that is Carl Pilkington.
All right.
You alright? I love it. I love it.
One prediction for the future, Carl, is from an academic study, what the world will be like in about 75 years from now. And a big prediction they're sort of sure of is that androgyny will rule. But soon you won't even need a female or a man in your life. You'll just need the egg or sperm. And you'll be able to have any coupling you want or not. Thoughts, Carl?
That isn't what I've heard.
What were you heard?
I heard that.
So you read an academic study, Rick, but
Yeah.
let's find out what Carl's.
I heard we're, we're all gonna go ugly.
Different point, though, isn't it? That's a
Completely
different point.
different. Not listening to a word Ricky said. But
No,
go
it's
on.
just if we all sort of go ugly, that will sort the population
He gets an
problem out.
extra syllable in the word ugly.
How would that sort the population problem out?
Ugly.
So that just sorts the population out because people aren't sort of having it away left, right, and centre.
Well, no, well then that doesn't sort of. What do you mean?
Sorry, Rick, I don't understand what the hell he said there.
Is this just saying? Are you saying because everyone's ugly, everyone won't want to have it away more with the ugly person?
Yeah.
Okay, I still don't. You seem to understand what he's talking about, Rick. I'm still
But
confused.
what he thinks is that if we're all ugly, then we still have this strange paradigm of beauty that won't exist, so we won't fancy anyone as much.
No, they'll still sort of fancy, because at the end of the day we're animals, aren't we?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we'll still have it away, but
Yeah.
not as much as they'd like to do now because it's all
I
based
see,
on
I
looks.
see.
Sorry, but what's this got to do
What's
with what
this
Ricky
world
said?
like? Describe
Ricky's-
a typical town or country
It's
set to me.
exactly right. Imagine London. You've still got the gherkin. You've still got the big wheel. That's
Right.
it's just
Yeah, the
everyone's
big
ugly.
wheel.
Right, and they're doing all the same jobs, are they? They
Everyone's
just.
still the
So
world's got to carry
What
on.
do they look like? What's ugly?
Just imagine, like, I've never seen anyone when you've just gone, look at
Yeah,
that, like that.
yeah, but hold on, because it's not
No,
like
because
a
we have
strict.
got better looking, haven't we? If I look back now
Yeah,
at a school photo,
yeah.
you look at my class and you go, what was going on then? The difference between the girls and the blokes.
When he said we've got better looking, I thought he was going to talk about cavemen.
Yeah, I thought that too.
I mean, what happened there? There's been no evolution in that time. What are you talking about, Carl?
We've got better looking now, haven't we?
But we will change.
Yeah, we'll
Probably not in
change. There's little
75
things.
years.
I mentioned before about your little finger. There'll come a
Right.
time when that'll go. I've watched it. I've kept an eye on what my little finger's doing. Sometimes it does nothing. It never helps out. All the others are grabbing all the stuff. That one just sort of sits there watching. You can get rid of that, and I think that will go in evolution.
Think of the books he could have read when he was doing that, when he was monitoring his little finger.
I've been watching my
That's the
little
thing I've noticed
But
about
him,
Carl. He
you
always
shade the
likes to
caveman.
monitor his
He's
surroundings,
basically us.
insects,
He's basically
little
us.
finger, everything.
Yeah.
I think what's more interesting about the future, Carl, is the fact that technology integrated with humans will be fascinating. So, for instance, they're talking, about the fact that in the future we may even be able to have chips in our head that allow us to access the internet or an equivalent of it directly, mentally.
Not
So imagine
just
that.
to say, not French fries. It
But
doesn't mean
hang
that.
on though, at what point are we us then?
Yeah.
That's the
Go on,
question.
go on.
That's the question.
No, because if I can go on the internet at any time, then that's going to know more than me.
What does that mean?
Okay.
When I don't know an answer to something now, which is a lot of stuff,
Really?
Go on.
you
Yeah.
watch University Challenge and the stuff them kids on that know. I just think, where have they stored that? For me, if something doesn't get used within a time period, that's it.
But again,
Yeah.
Forgotten about it.
basically, you've got about the same hardware
I
as
haven't.
those people.
Honest to God, I haven't. I know I haven't. So what I'm saying is, if I want to know the answer to something, I go on the internet.
Yeah, right.
Now, if I've got a chip in my head with Google on it, I'm never going to use my head. I'll just be forever on Google.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Well, I'm not,
But
because
what do you
what's
think
the
your
point?
head is, though?
Because I'm going to get it wrong. The chances are I'll get it wrong, so divert that. It's like saying...
No, you can't buy.
No, believe me, I do get what Carl means. I get what he's trying to say. I really do.
It's not like they're going, "All right, Carl, how are you?" And you're not there. You're asleep, and Google's talking. I think you'll find that.
No, only...
No, that's not what he means.
So that I don't know, but what I'm saying is, because I don't know a lot of the answers, I'll just say, forget it, leave it connected to Google.
No.
So then I'm not me anymore.
Well, what are you doing? Where's you gone?
I'm looking at Google.
So it is you.
No, but what Steve just said is, we'll have a chip in our head
Right.
that can access the internet.
Right.
So why bother
But
using my
you're
own
still
knowledge?
the go-between. You, Carl, are the go-between between the internet and whatever your
But you
mouth
can't
says.
beat the internet.
Yes,
You
but
can't,
you're
it
the
knows everything.
Where does Google get the information from in the first place?
Someone on one of them bright people on University Challenge has put it on.
A human being.
So, but I'm going to get lazier. I don't watch University Challenge and go, I want to be like them. I'm going to start reading books. I've accepted I'm never going to be like them. I can't
Yeah.
play along.
That's the same with me at this point, yeah.
I say to Suzanne, right, so every question now, I'm going to have egg as the answer.
Nice.
So I'm hoping that one day,
One time it will pay off, guys. One
What a
time.
lucky lady.
well, she just sees if it works. She just plays along, and then I'm saying, oh, it might be this one or whatever.
I love that because I remember once it was about 5 years ago. Carl and Suzanne were around near Christmas, and me and Jane were there. We were playing different parlour games, like charades and that. And then one game, you have to do that thing where you have to beat, and you have to do animals, and you have to go. First one is A, then B. So you say aardvark. Next one goes beaver. Next one goes cat. It came to Carl. He panicked, and he went egg.
Oh, good on him.
So
Good
you're
on
sat
him.
there watching University Challenge, and on a good night, it's, well-known jeweller of Fabergé's, well-known for his jewel-encrusted egg. Humpty Dumpty is commonly pictured as a living egg.
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna, if you keep saying the same thing, eventually, it's like a broken watch.
Carl
It's
Pilkington
always
Eventually
right.
you'll get it.
Yeah.
I've just got more chance of getting it right.
Sure.
But also, he told me that when he plays University Challenge, he says he's given up ever trying to get an answer. So now he tries to guess who's going to answer the question.
I guess it adds another element to the game, maybe.
That's not.
I'm normally all right on that.
There's got to be something else.
But there's another evolution thing though. When you watch brainy people on that, or wearing glasses,
Yeah.
what does that tell you? We are reading too much. We're wearing the eyes out, and that you
Maybe.
can't argue with that because the evidence
Well,
is
you
there.
can. Okay, one more go. What do
Right.
you mean?
The chip in the brain
Right.
isn't part of filling your head with stuff. The journey of filling it with that stuff.
What do
No,
you mean?
I
Whereas
do
if
get what
I
you mean.
just, if I'm, say if you had a baby, the baby pops out, it cries a bit. You go, right, we've got. What do you want your baby to be interested in? And you say, I want it to be a plumber. You go, right. When it's 2, we're going to stick a plumber chip in its head. It's not right, is it?
No, I do get what he means.
No,
I do get
I
what
don't know
he
why you
means.
chose plumber either.
Well, we still need plumbing.
Yeah, I
do we?
know we do, but
It's odd that they would have chosen, but they've got such
Oh yeah.
kind of
It's
small
what his
ambitions for their
it's what his
babies.
granddad did, and they want the sort of the thing to go through the business. They own a plumbing business. They want the baby to carry on the business of the
They
plumbing.
want the baby to be able to plumb.
Well, what about this chip in the head?
But you've made this
But you've
up.
made the scenario
They're
up.
not putting chips in babies'
I
heads.
thought you said they were.
No, what?
No,
when
I
did I
didn't
say
say
that?
that.
I never said that.
I think Steve's right, and I don't know. I haven't read it, but I imagine he's saying it's the next step in convenience with technology and an interface between a human and a research tool or fun. You know, computers went from being the size of a room to a thing you can wear on your watch. So the next
Yeah,
step may
true.
be, you won't forget your palm top, you won't forget your iPod, you won't forget your laptop. It's in there. It's an interface.
I know, but it makes us
but-
lazy.
Carl, it's not a question of. It's not that Google is now Carl. It looks like Carl, but it's just spouting, little pop-ups about offers you can buy and cheap holidays here and there.
He's not the man I'm
See, the thing where the confusion is here.
Jesus.
Look, I see it all the time now.
Go on.
You go, where are you going to someone? And they go, I'm going to Dorset.
Aye.
Oh, aye. What road are you taking? Don't know. Just pop on the sat nav.
Yeah.
Now, that's a start, isn't it?
Okay. Let's act that out with me, okay? I'm going away for the weekend, Carl.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Dorset.
Oh, yeah. How are you getting there?
Car.
Oh, right. Yeah. Well, which way are you going?
Don't know. Why do you want to know?
Oh, just making a friendly chat. Just I'm interested in geography. Which way are you going?
Well, I don't know really. I've got a sat nav in my car, and I'm getting there. And what do you know? What?
Bit lazy, isn't it?
Well, I'm not a pigeon. I don't.
Oh, you got an A to Z.
Well, yeah, but it's on a computer. The A to Z. What's the difference between looking at an A to Z and?
It's a bit lazy, though.
Not really. No. Why? Why is it any different that I've got it computer eyes so I can go along? A to Z's a bit dangerous, isn't it? It's a bit. Don't go to A to Z when you're driving along.
Clive, who are you talking to? Because we need to hit the road. We need to get going.
Well, it's this fucking idiot who wants to know what road I'm taking, which is a fucking
Oh, that's a bit
boring thing to
harsh.
ask anyone.
Sorry, who is this twat? Because we really got to
he's
get going.
a fucking dickhead. I think he's an A to Z salesman by the door. I mean,
Just tell him we're using the sat nav because
Yeah,
it's the quickest, most efficient way to do it.
It's the quickest, most efficient way of
Use your
doing
brain.
it. Okay.
No, but look
But
what's
Who
happened.
the fuck are you?
Would Columbus found America if he had a sat nav?
Yes.
No, he
He'd have
wouldn't.
put in America and he would have taken it
He
to.
he only found it because he got lost. Now, if everybody just goes...
Hold on. How would an undiscovered country be on a sat nav?
No, go on. But I just
What's
mean...
the difference between the sat nav and the map in that regard?
Because I've found some lovely little cafes on roads I've never been on.
Listen, I do get Carl's point. It's part of the adventure and the journey of gaining the knowledge to gain it. I do get that.
Discover the unknown world. Where are you going? I don't know yet. It's the unknown world. What are you taking? Just a boat. Oh, lazy swim, you cunt. I love the fact that he's so Luddite now. He's annoyed at the sat nav. I mean, you'd have probably given Columbus a hard time. Oh, got a compass. Don't you know where north is, you twat?
I just think there's something in being lost. I never feel lost. I just think, I've had a diversion. Because you find new things. I'm forever going
Meanwhile,
down.
Suzanne's asking the French peasant where the.
Just think, Columbus.
All right, what's the most interesting thing you found when lost?
Like I say, they normally. I found a shop that was like a fancy dress shop.
Amazing.
Do you need fancy dress stuff?
Dressed
You
up
never
as
go out.
Columbus
You
and
never
went and
go
bought a
out.
sat nav. Went to Dorset for the weekend.
You never go out. Why do you need a fancy dress shop? That sounds like the one thing you would hate is fancy dress.
But I like looking at the. They have like a space helmet in there.
Right, so you found a fancy dress shop. Where are you supposed to be going that you had time to get sidetracked and go in a...
I think I was going to a meeting. I just cut.
Amazing, that's the last time you
You want to get lost.
You don't want to get lost,
No,
do
because
you?
I always give myself loads of time because I get lost a lot. I always
Yeah.
give myself,
Sat
Get a
nav.
sat nav.
no, I'm just saying that's how you find little treats along the way. And
I
next
do
time you
get
can't
this,
say-
guys.
or
I
next time
really
someone
do
says,
get Carl's
"You know where
point."
the fancy dress shop is? You go, yeah, I do.
And when
no idea
Carl
because I was
said,
lost. I didn't
I'm
know
not
that.
lost, I'm on a
No, no,
I'm
diversion,
going to tell you.
I think
There you
that
go.
sums
You
up
got
Carl's
it.
life
Oh, that's
perfectly.
harsh.
Yeah, find it
Because
yourself, you lazy twat.
he always has these adventures in his mind. I
So,
do
what have you
get
learned?
that.
You keep going on about all this learning. What have you learned?
What have you learned? Okay, sum
When?
up mankind's foray into the future. I want this. This will be the introduction to a book about the future. It will then be read in 100 years' time and go, Carl Pilkington was the most prophetic genius that's ever walked the earth. These are his words from 2010.
Here we go.
Just some predictions.
Just sum it up. Just sum it up. I believe. Start off with. I, Carl Pilkington, believe that mankind in the future will. Okay, start off
And
with that
then what?
sentence.
Just have like a top 5.
Well, no, or just
Or maybe just predictions.
Just predict.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So
and
just-
then a little thing to remember. And remember ye this. So I, Carl Pilkington, predict that in the future mankind will. Start off with that. Start off with that sentence. I've given you that one.
All right, I'm Carl, and the future.
He's already gone off road.
It's a scary place,
Okay.
but the future's going to happen. Right? There's no getting away from that.
Yep.
You tell them.
Okay, your predictions are.
Well, we're all.
It's not a sound bite.
Keep going.
Hang on a minute.
Give him space. Give him
Okay,
space.
This is in a book. I've got to think about. I don't
Okay.
want to get it wrong.
Think. Okay. Think first. Think, and then say it. Okay. Starting from now, these words of wisdom will be inscribed on a wall of a museum one day. Proceed.
I think trousers are going to be stopped being made.
Right, okay. Let him have his explanation.
You see kids now, they've got pants around their ankles. They're going further and further down. So I think that's evolution, just getting rid of the trouser. Right. It's just dropping naturally.
Okay.
That's the evolution of the trouser because it's dropping
You
incrementally
see now, you
down
can
the
see
arm.
kids' underpants, so they're just dropping.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
they'll get to a point when they just don't bother wearing them anymore.
Right.
Prediction one.
Okay,
That's an amazing one.
They'll stop making trousers in the future. Okay.
Fair point, fair point.
We're going to get weaker. That's already happened. They used to say, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Now they're saying eat 5 fruits.
Right.
So we've definitely that's evidence. You can't argue with that. I probably
Okay,
put
I
that first
see.
because he goes right. What's number 2? So swap that round.
Okay, that's number
Give
one.
him the pants second.
Yep.
I'm gonna die.
Okay, number 3.
Say, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. They used to say. They used to say, pull your trousers up. Now they say, put them down. You can.
Oh my goodness. Oh god. So we're getting weaker so far. We're not going to have any trousers.
Scholars are now waiting with bated breath when they find this old scroll and they go,
Come on.
"Ooh, what can number 3 be?
Come on, Ricky, let me hear it.
I reckon we'll blend all our food.
But why?
No,
You're going to make a point about race. I never thought it would be. We'll blend.
Like they do for babies, you mean?
I just think when you think about all the stuff we eat now, cavemen chewing on big lumps of meat.
Yeah.
Right.
We had wisdom teeth.
Yep.
Now they say, "Well, take them out. You're not using them.
Yeah.
Why not using them? Because your food's soft."
Yep.
Sorbet,
Yeah.
soups.
Yeah.
Everything's softer,
Just
isn't it? When you
those
get an
two, yeah.
avocado, they say, "Is it soft?" Everyone's squeezing the food before they buy it.
In theory,
no one wants anything
I
soft.
can agree with this one.
So I think chewing is a sort of.
Yeah, I
thing that's
can
gone
agree
past.
with this one. I'll
We
come
haven't got
back
time
to
chew.
this at the end,
Everyone's like,
but
"Hurry
I
up,
do
eat
think I
that."
believe
We'll
this.
have to go out for dinner with Ricky. He's like, "Hurry up, I'm still eating
Well, he
it."
does blend his food, I think. Okay, so blending food.
Great.
Yeah, that one makes sense.
I reckon. What else do we do now? So I've done teeth, done trousers. I've come up with this idea. It's sort of like glasses, but you can live wherever you want to live.
What do you mean?
Everything that's real, you're not looking at that anymore. This is really the future. I'd put this at number 10. This is like...
We're only doing 5. Fuck me.
What you mean is that you look through the glasses and instead of seeing what the real world, you see a tropical
what you want to
paradise.
see. So if you're
Right.
if you're a young kid and you like the idea of living in the urban ghetto with all graffiti on the walls and that, you can see that.
Yeah,
Okay.
hold on. Aren't you walking around? Because you'll be bumping into stuff, won't you?
No.
Why not?
No, what you mean is that the stuff that's there in the real world, is being digitally
It's being
reimagined
transformed.
in your glasses. So
Okay.
what was a nice country lane is suddenly now an
It's got
urban
loads of
ghetto.
graffiti on it.
Sure.
Absolutely mental.
I mean, it's a
pointless,
nice
whatever
idea.
word.
It's
Absolutely
just
awesome.
I don't see how that would be
Really
possible.
weird, that one.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
could be done.
It,
I reckon
I
it
don't.
could
I
be
don't.
easily
I
done.
couldn't see it.
Okay,
Because-
that last one, that's number 4. That's a load of bollocks. So what's number 5?
There'll be more letters in the alphabet.
Why?
Why?
Because we're running out of words now, aren't we?
No, we're not running out.
No,
We
the
are
the
definitely
dictionary
running
gets
out of
bigger
words.
each
Just using
year.
the letters we've already got.
Yeah.
Making new ones.
Yeah, we're making. Yeah,
No, but we haven't got enough now.
of course we have. Have you any idea? You could have a word with 9 L's
Yes.
before you run out.
Can
Yeah,
you?
they do in Wales and what have you. That's because their alphabet is shorter than ours. They've only got something like 24 letters over there.
Right.
Do they?
They go mental with the L. now, what we do is we've got 26 letters, but we are now struggling.
We're
We're
not struggling at all.
we are.
We're not. I mean, it's a stupid.
Boswallocks in shampoo. Now there's a word where they've gone, well, we've invented something here. We've got something we're putting in shampoo.
Boswallocks?
Boswallocks.
You just made that up.
No, it's that. I knew with Boswallots and Sarah my Yeah, but that's a new word because they have to. They come up with a new word.
But it's a terrible word.
Why?
Boswallocks.
It's a new word. Is that real? Yeah.
I've never heard of this word
This is
before,
what I'm
guys.
saying. So years ago, when they came up with all the sensible ingredients,
Yeah.
Go on.
sodium. That sounds all right.
He likes sodium.
Because it sounds like something in it, like an ingredient.
Well, yeah, but that's because you're used to it.
Is this a load of Boswallocks? Are you winding me up?
No,
the two
it's
of you?
real.
It's real, and that's because 26 letters. We've wasted them. Years ago, we went mental with the, pneumonia, sticking a P on it.
Right.
And there's loads of words where you go, what's that letter doing in there? Whereas now, they can't do that. They've gone, whoa, pull that back. Why is that letter there? And now you've got stuff like abbreviations and stuff. That's not Welsh
Oh,
letters.
Carl, you're too
Just
much for me.
control it a
You're
little
too
bit.
much for me.
Cars are called things like, GTI or something, because they're going, well, I can't think of a word to call this. So they're giving them letters. Think of a word now. Think of a word that hasn't been made up.
What do you mean?
Well, tell me a word that
Right.
hasn't been made up.
Instead of
words have been
sodium,
made up?
sodiate
No, one
with
that
a T
hasn't.
at the end.
That could be used. Say if I invent something now to put in shampoo, what can I call it? Quick.
Sodiate.
Cranberry.
No, it's too close to that. No, we can't get that past the advertising person.
Scrimpton.
Scrimpton.
Yeah.
He's happy with it. He's happy with it.
Ricky, 2 goes and you accepted his second one.
Well, I think we've sorted out the future.
Wow, that was an entertaining segment, that's for sure.
Since obviously the days of Nostradamus, there's been many people who've tried to foresee the future. Carl, I'm not sure if you're familiar, but there's endless, predictions. Apparently, there are other planets that may collide with ours. There's some scientific basis on this. But if you knew with certainty that today was the end of the world, how would you spend that final day? So, for instance, I've always wanted to smash up a bar. Do you know what I mean? It's strange, but I've always wanted the exhilaration of just smashing all those bottles, like you see in a film.
But would you enjoy it as much knowing that you're going to die in 8 hours?
Yeah, that's the thing, yeah.
I don't know, I suppose it's the sense of abandon, I mean, maybe I'd murder a person.
Wow.
Just see, I don't know, but I think I'd probably go mental.
Because
I've always been a very reserved person, I've never got into a fight, never caused a rumpus.
Yeah, but that's a worrying thought because we don't have to have the end of the world for it to be the end of your world, because a lot of people know that they're terminally ill, so they don't go around smashing up bars and killing people.
But I suppose
That
I
is
know
true.
there'll be no
That is
repercussions ultimately, because
They're
the
gonna die
next day
anyway.
everyone's gone, so
Yeah,
there's not going to be mourning families.
But then how dare you deprive that person of his last 8 hours or 10 hours of life?
Exactly.
I don't care, because it's the last day on Earth.
What would you do?
I've always wanted to kick a duck up the arse.
Oh, guys, I've heard it all. I've heard it all. Oh, Dan Froger, whatever your name is. Oh, God. I had a lot of, things to say, but that's just thrown me off, right? Let's try and compose myself, okay? Let's scroll back to what I was thinking about. Blended foods, that's what I wanted to talk about. I do get I don't believe it in the sense Carl was talking about, how cavemen used to eat dinosaurs and now we've got our wisdom teeth taken out. I believe it in the sense of as time goes on, there's more people in the world, there's less food, things need to be more convenient. I feel like it's going to be a case of a lot of the food is going to be turned into a liquid form, aka blended, and it will literally just be energy, nutrient packed, just so it can like be just enough of a supplement to keep us going through the day, just like a packed thing with all the amount of energies and nutrients that we need inside of it. So in theory I do understand that to an extent. The other ones I don't know if I could believe it. Yes, the internet chip in the brain. See, I do get Carl's point, and something Carl said was I never feel lost, I feel like I'm on a diversion. And that's what I think about Carl, because whenever he's out, he's looking at his insects, he's analysing things. I feel like in his mind, he can just go off on a diversion and adventure, and he can just make a new like story for himself, which is great, because some people get so caught up with everything going on. The fact he's able to just sit back and zone out is just incredible. But the internet chip in the brain, it's the whole argument of whether the chip is infinite knowledge in the brain, which as soon as someone asks you a question, bang, it's like your brain is literally this, or you have something where you can literally think up, go onto the internet within your mind, which I think probably will happen in the future, just an easier way to access the internet than on a watch. But if your brain is literally a source of all this information, that will cause a lot of problems. And the whole thing was just the lack of understanding between the two, I feel, between Carl and Steve. But no, guys, this was probably the best episode yet. This was absolutely hilarious, the future, and I honestly can't wait to get into episode 9. So yeah. But no, if you guys did enjoy this video, because I sure did, please like and subscribe. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you guys for the next video later. Peace.